So last weekend of the Rugby Championship, Springboks looking to do some history. We've never, ever defended the Rugby Championship or the Tri-Nations. So this is a massive weekend. And that's so France, you mean, as someone who's been part of Springboks setup and watching it now. What are your thoughts? I mean, you were there in 2018 when Rusty started. Now you've seen the evolution to what it is now after 2 World Cups.
Yeah, I think they've got a lot of firepower at the moment, the Springboks. I think it's going to be interesting to see who Rassie picks in the years to come, because I do understand there's some older guys that you need to keep in the squad, but geez, these young guys are playing some good rugby at the moment.
They're flying, Rick. This backline.
Yeah, Kooks, you know, the other thing, we know the Boks. We all, the Boks fully behind the Boks. I called it in episode 1, we're defending this title. But I'm loving the fact that international rugby has become so tightly contested. It really brings out, and I think I've mentioned it before on Unplugged, that it really brings out the best out of the Boks as well. That's why we can put on more than 60 on Argentina the past weekend. I love that the championship is so tightly contested at the moment. I do, like Frans says, but we do have firepower. I think the big challenge is how the older guys will manage and maintain themselves going forward. I mean, you'd managed to do it at the end of your career, but you did it.
I did it, but I mean, yeah, no, it's different now. No, it's going to be... I had a conversation with somebody else the other day as well, and I said it's going to be interesting to see who's going to make the next World Cup and who's not going to make it. Because look at Ethan Hooker and all of those young guys. Now they're playing well, and now you can go back and say, are you taking the experience or are you taking...
the guy in form.
And that's I think that's the difficult thing at the moment. I'm happy I'm in Bloem and just watching and shouting at the TV and what are you doing and stuff like that. I think it's going to be tough.
Do you see this weekend, Argentina will bounce back. Yeah. So it'll be tough, but we are unbeaten in our trips to London recently.
Home crowd over there.
Home crowd over there. I mean, but you see, like, Argentina, I mean, we know the style of rugby they can play. They were in that game in the first half. What do you think we're going to expect from them when you get to Twickenham?
Obviously, they're going to, fire themselves up, sing the national anthem, cry for a while. But I don't think they have it in them to, beat us this coming weekend. I think we've planted a huge seed of doubt in their heads. I mean, yeah, they're going to come in and, play and try and do whatever. But as we all said, the Springboks have a lot of fire in their arsenal there. And I think it's also, we're not going to go back and disrespect them, be like, oh, but we put 60 on them, right? We want to finish off, the campaign really well, with a really good win, and then let the rest take care of itself, So it's going to be a big performance from the Springboks again this coming weekend. I don't think it's going to be as, pretty much a one-man show again this coming weekend. I think they're going to come in a little bit tighter, but still, again, the Springboks have it all in them to win this game and potentially defend the championship.
And Frans, who are you going with the 10? I mean, we know, do you go with Sasha again after that performance? Andre hasn't played since that All Blacks game in Eden Park. Do you give him another chance? Where would you go at fly-half this weekend?
I don't know. I think who's going to make you win the game? And Sasha was good on the weekend. MANIE did brilliant when he came on.
Yeah.
So I think they'll stick to the same team. I don't think it's going to be that. We're either going to lose or we're going to win by 4. I don't think it's going to be close for us. I mean, we might lose, but otherwise, I think we'll. I don't.
Remember, we might have a problem challenge at 15. Injury.
Hamstring.
So maybe Sasha to fullback.
MANIE at 10. Wow.
Wow. Wow. But what do you do in that situation? Because we have some injury fullback over the weekend.
Damien.
Yeah, Damien has a hamstring at the moment. Ethan is struggling with the ankle. So maybe stash it to fullback then. Or are we bringing Willie back? Or are you booting up again? Lacing up?
Put MANIE at 15.
Sure.
If they kick the ball to him, he'll be also. It's either, I think playing wise, they're much the same. I just think one is more physical than the other one.
So you leave Andre out completely?
Huh?
You leave Andre out completely?
I don't know. I'm not the coach. Leave me alone. I'm not the coach. Phone Rassi, man.
We're making Frans go through a press conference.
Sorry, Frans. It's because you have such expertise and insight.
No,
I'm asking you a nice question. He's grilling you like, what about so and so? And
yeah, but then you have Jesse as well that hasn't played in a while, and there's a lot of guys.
I think it's a cool thing that it just shows how blessed we are at the moment in the Springbok setup.
yeah.
Is that we can sort of make these.
Yeah, but it's not fun. They make you ask me that question.
No, we'll put the pressure back to Ricky now. What about 9? Because
Grant Williams.
Is he back? Because if he's back this weekend, but someone like Morne van den Berg, for example, like, does he get a chance to start as well? Does Kubas make a rest? Because even 9, there's quite a bit of depth. There's Faf as well, who's also in the squad. So there's also quite a bit of options there as well.
I think Krappi's lifted the tempo when he came on Saturday. I would love to see Grant in that 9 jersey if he's recovered and well, and give him time. Yes, you got a lot of flack against that All Black test, but there was a lot going on in that All Black test at the breakdown at Eden Park. So, like you said, you really wanted to spend more time in a 10 jersey. Like, let's these positions, you grow in confidence in a 9 and a 10 position. I would love to see Grant, if he's fit, back in the 9 jersey, and Krappi's maybe coming off the bench.
It's always what I find fitting with the Rugby Championship is, like, if you win this one, it's against Argentina again. I mean, Frans, you were there in 2019 when we won it in Argentina. How was those celebrations all the way down there in Argentina?
That was very good. It was fun. It was awesome. But we played in Salto as well. It's not a nice. It's
Difficult.
yeah.
And people, hectic, the crowd there.
Everything. Yeah. I think it was the same place where we drew to them when I played under Heineke.
Sure.
Yeah. No, it was interesting, but it's going to be tough. Like, I think the weekend's going to be tough as well, but I don't think see them changing too much to that team unless there's injuries. But it is interesting, like, what they're going to do with 15. And
Yeah,
but like today as well, we didn't speak about Gaza that much. Like, Gaza's also, is he out of 10 now? Are they going to move him to 12 because he played awesome against the All Blacks?
Yeah. Because,
But why don't you move him to 12 and Damien to 13? Who's 13? Moody.
If Frans Steyn is planning the works.
Moving him to wing again. Move Moody to wing again.
And then who didn't leave?
No, but if Ethan's out.
Ethan's out.
But now we're changing the
Yeah,
team.
Yes, now we're changing the
that is my peeps.
And my pimps.
Juice, if you win, before we go, Juice, if you win this weekend, I mean, I'm sure you're having a watch party. You must be hosting something.
Why are you going to Twickenham?
Well, that might happen. You never know.
But you're allowed to leave the country, aren't you?
Come again?
You're not allowed to leave South Africa.
Why? Why, my brother? Why?
Dangerous you.
Passport is there. Why don't give me the option to leave?
Juicy, I'll pay money to see you in
We have
England.
to clear that over face.
I'll pay money to watch Juicy in England.
Well, there is a potential because I'm involved in a certain campaign with a brand. So if they feel we need to take Juicy out,
Visas, Juicy.
The Bulls, are they in England this weekend?
He's the face of the Bulls
he's the face
these
of the
days,
Bulls. That's what I'm asking, if the Bulls are there.
Please don't say that.
Mate, it's all over your social media.
Puma, not Puma. Puma.
Face.
Because now you're going to make the Sharks not,
Mate,
Yeah, but you can't
don't-
butter your bread on both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to pick sides.
Frans, it's me.
No, guys, we might see Juicy there. Die Bokkleef.
Die Bokkleef. For altijd en ewig.
And Frans, for the guys, the South African fans who are going to be in Twickenham, I'm sure the Branners there will still be quite good there in London.
Is the Branners?
I wonder.
Malibu and Coke.
I'm sure there must be something for those South Africans going to the stadium.
They'll find a way. They're duty free or something.
Is that #1 South African shop?
Yeah,
Online. You can order online. #1 South African shop.
Yeah, look at this. Look at that value add. They're South Africans. You heard it.
if you're looking for something before the game, but guys, massive game this week, and we're hoping the Springboks can go back to back. For the girls in London, if you need a place to get a few banners, Francis showed you. If you spot Tuesday in London, please phone local authorities. Ricky and I will be back next week. Cheers, guys.